Hi, welcome to another episode of Rapid Fire Review, an airsoft gun review show brought to you by the people at pyramydair.com. I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Jeff Lauer, and today we're going to be reviewing the Thompson M1A1 by Cybergun.
Now, you guys are going to notice I'm rejoined by my former co-host, Jeff Lauer. It's good to see you. And Jeff's joining me today because our current guy, Nick Miller, has decided to join the United States military.
And we just wanted to say how proud we are of Nick and all of our servicemen and women around the world.
All right. With that said, let's dive right in here and see what kind of cool stuff we get with this Thompson M1A1.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice that you get the gun itself. You're also going to get a 1,000 round drum magazine.
That's a lot of rounds there.
It's a lot of rounds. It's not a battery powered magazine, it's a winding magazine, so just bear that in mind. You're also going to get a 2-point sling.
You're also going to get in the package a 450 milliamp, 8.4 volt small battery with a small connector, and you're going to get the wall charger for it. Then you're going to find your manual in there, and that's basically going to show you how to use everything in the package.
All right, so now that we know what comes with it, let's take it over the range and see how it fires.
Yeah, let's go shoot it. All right, so we've got our range stuff set up here, and we're going to take the Thompson and shoot her down range here at a few cans that we've set up. And the reason that we've foregone the chronograph and reactive target test for this piece is because we kind of want to try to get the point across to you guys that this is much more, you know, sort of the weekend can slayer. It's not a gun that you're going to pick up for like a competitive operation or you know, competitive play with it, you know, of any kind. But it would make a really good introductory gun, and you know, we'll get into its virtues a little bit later.
Okay, now real quick, I want to talk about the drum magazine. And this thing is a monster. It holds 1,000 rounds of BBs, just immense, okay? But how to load it, on the front here in the top, there is a little lever, a door. Just pop that guy open, and there is basically a place to dump a ton of ammo. Close that shut, and it latches. And then here on the front, you're going to want to just wind this lever, and you want to wind it clockwise, and that will feed your BBs up into the feed tube.
Yeah, you always want to remember to wind this thing clockwise. If you do wind it backwards in the counterclockwise direction, you run the risk of possibly breaking something in there. So always be careful and remember to wind it in the right direction.
And again, we're using 0.12 gram BBs to shoot at our cans.
All right.
All right.
Here we go. That's not bad. Why don't you take the bottom three?
All right. I'm going to put this on semi.
All right.
So we can see how it does on semi-auto.
You know, I like that full auto fire, though. It's pretty quick. You know, the second BB was hitting the can before the can even has a chance to fall over. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, not bad in the rate of fire.
And we're seeing some of them penetrate the can, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, There we go.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Not bad. Yeah, good, decent accuracy on it, too.
Lot of fun to shoot cans with.
Well, as you can see, those cans have already got you know, some penetrations and some dents in it, so we've definitely been having our fun with this piece. And yeah, it absolutely is a fun piece to shoot.
All right, let's take it back and give our final thoughts.
All right, let's go. All right, so we're back from the range here. Jeff, why don't you tell us what you thought of this Thompson M1A1 military by Cybergun?
You know, Barry, one of my favorite features about this weapon is this 1,000 round drum magazine. I mean, you could dump like a half a bag of BBs in that thing. You're never going to run out of ammo.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of bang for your buck. That's for sure. And you know, as you mentioned before, you know, no battery or motor mechanism in there, which you have with a lot of those high capacity magazines. And it's real simple. Just give it a wind and you're ready to go.
Absolutely. The other thing I liked about this weapon is the look. You've got this fake wood on here. Now, most of this gun is actually made of plastic, but it doesn't look like that. You know, if you want something that you can mount on your wall or just, you know, stick in a place to show off, this gun is fantastic for that.
Absolutely.
What do you think, Barry?
Well, overall, what I think is most important about this piece is I think it's a great introductory piece, you know, a good affordable introductory piece for the sport and hobby of airsoft shooting. You know, maybe you're a novice player or you don't know a whole lot about the sport and you're thinking about trying to get your feet wet. This is a great gun to pick up. As I said, it's pretty affordable, and you know, it has all the features of a more competitive airsoft gun. You know, it has an adjustable rear sight aperture here. It has an adjustable adjustable hop-up system. And those are things that are all carried, as I said, by more expensive airsoft guns. And, this thing is going to teach you the basics of the sport, the basics of the handling and operating of these battery-powered guns. And, as I said, it's a great, affordable option for somebody who's brand new to the sport and maybe just wants to get their feet wet.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
All right. Well, you guys keep your eyes open because we'll be back in the near future with another cool gun from pyramydair.com. And until then, I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Jeff Lauer, and if you'd like to email us, you can reach us at rapidfirereview@pyramydair.com, or you can check us out on the Pyramyd Air Facebook page.
And one more thing before we go, guys. Always remember that airsoft guns are realistic copies of actual firearms. So always play safely, act responsibly, and we'll see you guys on the field.
Do not remove the federally required orange marking from your gun. Treat airsoft guns the same as firearms. Assume a gun is loaded, even if you know it's unloaded. Never shoot at someone who isn't wearing proper eye protection. Never brandish your gun in public, and always transport it in a case. Do not point an airsoft gun at anyone as a joke. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not use airsoft guns to shoot at, discipline, or injure animals. Know the laws regarding airsoft guns and their use.